Buongiorno everyone. I thought I'd get a video out here today since Newcastle United decided to get a tweet out today. They decided to give a little throwback Tuesday, not Thursday, Tuesday for Newcastle, throwing it back to when Newcastle United signed Alan Shearer on this day in 1996 for what was a world record transfer fee of £15 million. I just wanted to highlight how much we have fallen since then due to Mike Ashley and why we're boycotting, and you should, to be fair. I've said I'm not going to force anyone. If you want to go support a team, do it, but this is my reasoning and my, liking towards it, because back in the day, back in the 90s, Newcastle United were a football club. They stood for what football clubs should be, and that's for the fans. It's for the principles of having ambition, trying to succeed, having a bit of passion. But now, under Mike Ashley, we are a modern day football club, and probably, if not the worst, definitely up there, one of the worst in the land, in the fucking world, because of him. Because this day and age we are run like a business, not a football club. We are run primarily for Mike Ashley's profit, for his company Sports Direct. It's turned from Newcastle United Football Club to Sports Direct United. Sports Direct Business Club. That's all it is. We've seen this week about the cheap advertising he gets, only paying £1 million, which is rising to £2 million this year, around the ground for the boardings and all those shitty advertisements that you see that restrict us, the club, from making more money from different advertisers, from companies and businesses from around the world who would actually put in decent money. You must think how much it costs to sponsor an advertising board like that, and you see it around other grounds, and how much revenue other clubs make from things like that. And he keeps on comparing us to not having the money of the likes of Liverpool and City. We're not even on about that high. We're on about as high as maybe the likes of West Ham and that'll get from sponsors, because how much people get paid for those boards around the ground is phenomenal. And Mike Ashley's robbing a living, putting them around St James's Park. And why I always said, yes, I was optimistic that it was going to happen, but before that broke, just because Sky Sports and everyone was saying it was going to happen the following week, that's why I was fucking optimistic. But until then, I've always said Mike Ashley won't sell, because it's a non-stop money-making machine, Newcastle United, for him. He's never going to get a better business. He's never going to get guaranteed profits and constant incomes. So, back to the point of it being in the 90s and what this football club used to stand for compared to now is an absolute fucking disgrace. If you think it's took us this long to break our transfer record, Shearer and then Owen in 2006 and then obviously Almiron this year in January, for it to take that long to surpass that, man. Because in this day and age, everyone's going about Joe Allen 40 million. It's the Perez and Hostler money with a couple of million added on, and it's fucking way too late. And yet we're still standing here with just over a week to go until the transfer window closes, with a shit squad, with a fair-bin squad, with players that don't belong anywhere near that Newcastle shirt and squad, yet they're there playing games, and they'll be called upon next season at this rate, because we're bulging at asking prices for St Maximin. We're trying to do their rip, few million short here for Hull's Bowen winger. Socky, the 112 million. Mike Ashley, again, usual tactics of we'll give you 9, we'll give you 10 at best. Absolute shambles, absolute joke of a club now, and it's embarrassing. I used to be proud to be a Newcastle fan. I'm still very proud of my city and what we stand for and us Geordies, but at the minute Mike Ashley's ruining that. And we're just not what we're known for. The 90s were everyone's favourite second team. We were the entertainers, and we're not even asked about getting back there. We dream to be back there, to be runners up in the Premier League, title chasing, FA Cup finalists, semi-finals of the Champions League. We just want to not fucking be happy with 16th and 17th. We just want to compete with the likes of Bournemouth, for fuck's sake. Who the fuck were Bournemouth in 1996 when we signed Shearer? Did they even bastard exist? There's teams around there. Aston Villa, promoted. They were a big club back in the day. Promoted. 115 million they've spent. You've seen it throughout the years, man. We can't even compete with anybody these days. Nobody. We're the lowest of the low. You've seen even last year, Huddersfield, Fulham, that spent more money than us. And there was only one reason we stayed up with a lower budget, and that was Rafa Benitez. Now he's fucking gone, thanks to Ashley. You just look, and it's just such a shame to see how far the club's fallen. This is why boycott Arsenal is a must. And this is why we've got to start hitting him in the pockets and keep on protesting, because as he said, he could be here forever. And if we keep going to that ground, he's going nowhere. And we'll never see any ambition a willingness to succeed and sign players like Shearer, who fans get excited about, or even compete for the fucking top 8, top 10, man. Let's all the fans got to get together and get Ashley out, because that tweet today just reminded me of how far we've fallen and how just shockingly heartbreaking it is under Ashley, and how so pleased he is with just mediocre. He just doesn't want any success. He doesn't want anything. No cup runs, no nout. Don't believe anything he says. He just wants 17. He just wants that TV money. He just wants the Premier League worldwide audience to see Sports Direct at St James's Park on the pitch side, and just we need to boycott Arsenal, and we need to do more, because he's not going anywhere this way. We need to show him. Even Bruce came out yesterday on TalkSport saying, I believe the Newcastle fans will still go. And Mike actually said in 2008 when he bought the club, the fans are the best asset of this club. We need to prove them wrong. We need to show them that we can't be taking the piss out of any longer. We want our club back, man. Just watching, everyone. While you're here, make sure you hit subscribe and enjoy yourself.